the TypeScript feature here. We have the TypeScript Angular feature. We have the TypeScript because of this is a object oriented. It is a strongly typed, and also for the security purpose we use the TypeScript. So second is the component based programming. Here we won't find any controller as AngularJS. We can define the controller. No, here we need to define. We will work on the component. We will write the logic inside the component only. The third thing here, why we use the Angular, the third thing here, the cross-platform. So Angular application can be cross-platform, which can be executed on multiple platforms, browsers, mobile devices. And as I told you earlier only, this is came into existence because of one of the reason, most important reason is the mobile development, because AngularJS has not a mobile development capacity. And the fourth thing is the template. The powerful template has the directives for manipulating the template, and we can manage the template from the components. Angular supports the directives types, built-in directives to develop view templates like component directive, decorator directives, and template directives. We have the three types of directive. So we have the lots of option to manipulate and manage the template here in the Angular, where in the AngularJS we don't have this much of facility. There have only directive, that is a controller directive only. We don't have the template directive and all those things. So, and fifth thing is there, that is the data binding. That's a very powerful data binding here. If we'll go for the data binding, so we have the three-way to binding data, three-way, four-way. The different people categorize in many format of data binding in the Angular. That is a property binding, and two-way binding, event binding. So these are things, and here it is, one more thing is the interpolation. So these types of binding available in the Angular, whether in AngularJS we don't have those things. And next thing is we have the flexible routing also. The routing as that is available in the AngularJS also, but the routing in the Angular is more important, and this is more powerful here in Angular. And we have the very good control on the routing in the Angular. We can do lots of specific things here. So these are main features here which Angular have. So this is all about the Angular, from where it starts, what are the features about it. I hope you all able to understand about the library and framework, what is the different, how it works. So now I'm going to discuss about the environment setup in the Angular. So when we come for the environment setup here, so first thing we need to take care about the Node.js. First we need to install the Node.js in our system. Node.js that you will get from the node.js.org. When you will go in this site, you will get the Node.js. You can download from there and you can install there. I will show you how to do. And after installing the Node.js, we need to install the CLI, Angular CLI. After getting the Angular CLI, we need to create the project using the CLI. After then, how to run the project. So the first thing is, that is very important, as we discussed, this is the framework. It has own environment, runtime environment, because the framework is the library plus runtime environment. So for runtime, the Angular use the Node.js. For runtime environment, Angular use the Node.js. And after getting the Node.js, we will able to use the Angular CLI. We can install the Angular CLI. We need to install the Angular CLI in your machine. After installing the Angular CLI, we need to create the project using the Angular CLI. After then, we will able to run the project and we'll see the output here. So I will show you here. When you go to the browser and nodejs.org, here in nodejs.org, so here in the nodejs.org, here we are getting the download for Windows, whoever have Windows. So here we have the two versions, the recommended for most users and latest features. So I will recommend you to download this 12.16.2 here. And once this is a 18 MB of file. So once you will download this here, after downloading this, you need to install it. I hope you even know how to install the MSI file. After 10 minutes, this session will end, and next session will start. I will share the ID in the group. So make sure to join next session also, because in next session I am going to run the Angular code. So now Node.js downloaded here. So here, if you want to go to the folder, so you can go there also. Either you can click on open, directly your setup will come here. It will take some time to prepare the installation wizard. Now it is okay. Click on the next. Check this one. I'm accepting this one, agreement and term license. Then again next. You have to put next and install. So after then we click on yes. This will be installed here. It will take some time to install, just 1 minute, 2 minutes. It's not taking that much time. So the Node.js is installed now, and I am finishing this. We finished it, and now just write the CMD in the search box and the command prompt. Open the command prompt, and after opening the command prompt, just here you need to write some command, that is a need to check node is installed or not in our machine. So node -v, when we click on enter on it, so we'll get the version if available in our machine. If not, then we won't get anything. So now we get the version 12.16.2 is installed in our machine. So when node is installed the system, that time only npm will install our system with the node only. The npm nothing but that is a node package manager that manage the all the libraries and packages which is available in the for the Java Node.js, that is written in the JavaScript or TypeScript anything. So this is Node npm nothing but a community where all the packages is published. So the npm is very important thing. Using the npm only we can install and uninstall the things. We can manage the packages. So we need to check here npm also, npm is available or not first. So when you click on npm, so we got to know that 6.14.4 the npm is available here. So now we have the node also, and now we have the npm also. So when the node and npm both are available here, so that time just we need to go for the next step as we discussed here. So the next step is when the node is ready, with that if npm also ready here, so now we will go to the next step for installing the Angular CLI. So here I'm going to install the Angular CLI. So we need to run the command npm. The command, first command is we need to run the npm install -g. -g nothing but a global. So -g @angular/CLI, and you can put --save also. If you won't put, that's not a problem. So the Angular CLI, now when we click on, when we enter, so now installation will start. So here we need to know what is the CLI, why we need to install the CLI. So CLI is nothing but the command line interface, so that we can manage the complete application using the command. We can manage the application we can create the application, we can create the ready-made classes, we can create the component directives, pipes. See, now our Angular CLI has installed here, and after this we need to check the Angular is installed our machine or not. So here we need to run the command ng -version. So when click on it, so we'll get to know the Angular is installed. See, the Angular is installed successfully. So when you run the command ng -version here, so we'll know The Angular CLI is coming in the red color completely. CLI means command line interface, remember it. And we use the CLI for managing the application, for creating the application, and for generating the ready-made code for the components, directive pipes, and services, which are the building blocks of the Angular. And it follows the Angular best practices and conventions. It's very helpful to deploy and deployment and production of the application in the Angular. It is very helpful for the end-to-end testing also. So this is a very important thing we need to know here. So this is our overall about the installation of the Angular CLI in the machine. So now we got to know. So when the Angular CLI is installed, that time these packages, by default the packages comes into the your machine. And after then, when you will install these are the development related dependencies which you are getting here package. And after package here, so this Angular dev kit, Angular dev kit architect, Angular dev kit core, semantics, Angular Angular update, and everything. So these are the development dependencies which already when Angular CLI will install, that time all packages will be stored inside the Angular CLI folder. So this is all about it, and the versions also here it has given. And you can see here Angular CLI column 9.1.1. So current version is 9.1.1. And node our 12.16. This one. So our session is going to be end now. And I am sharing the second session link, and join fast it, and will start the creation the application in the Angular CLI. Okay, so I am going to stop this session, and I will share again the links. So I hope this was the good session, and make sure to join fast